Hi viewers, this is Shatabdi welcoming you to Tripping Over Food, the one-stop destination for food and travel stories. I bring to you recipes that are very easy to replicate just to ensure that cooking is enjoyable and possible for everyone. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like and share our videos. This motivates us to bring to you newer and better content. Today I'm going to show you a very simple recipe and the most sought after recipe. So what I'm going to make today is pita bread. It's going to be a homemade pita bread, and the most important thing is I'm going to make it without yeast, with very limited ingredients that are easily available in every household. So what is pita bread? Pita bread is a bread which originates from the Middle East. It's also called the Arabian bread or the Syrian bread, and it is delicious. It's a Middle Eastern form of our tandoori roti. And what can you do with pita bread? You can make a sandwich. Pita bread is generally used to make pita pocket sandwiches. It is used for making your shawarmas in most of the places. It is also used, it's very popular in Mediterranean cuisine. So whenever you go to a Greek restaurant, they always serve you pita bread with their platters. So without further delay, let me show you the ingredients and how to make it at home easily. To make pita breads, we need the regular flour. I have taken around 250 grams of flour, salt according to taste, a little sugar, baking powder. We are going to use half a teaspoon of baking powder, yogurt or curd, which is easily available in all household, and then olive oil. You can also use the regular cooking oil, but olive oil gives in the best flavor. Now let's start making it. The first step is to make a very soft dough. For this, we mix all the dry ingredients together: the flour, a pinch of salt, some sugar according to taste, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and we mix all the dry ingredients very well. Now it's time to add yogurt. Please ensure that you use the fresh yogurt, and you can use curd if you do not have yogurt. I'm using 2 heaped spoons of yogurt. And to this we are adding 4 tablespoons of olive oil. If you do not have olive oil, you can also use white oil. Mix all the ingredients together and with a spoon first, and then slowly knead them with very clean hands. You have to be very patient at this stage because we have to knead the dough very slowly, just to ensure that we do not add additional water. It is very important to avoid using water. If need be, you can use a spoon or 2 of water, but nothing more than that. If you use the measurement properly, you don't have to add water. As you see, your dough is getting ready. At this stage, you have to rub some oil over the dough and then cover the dough with a moist cloth and keep it aside to rest for at least 30 to 45 minutes. After 30 minutes, your dough would puff up. Just knead the dough with some flour again for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Now divide the dough into the number of pita breads you want to make. I'm making 5 pita bread out of 250 grams of flour. And once you divide the portions, roll them again to make their surface smooth, and then keep them aside. Finally, with a rolling pin, roll each portion into circular shape. Make sure that it is not very thick, neither very thin. Now stack the pita bread in the tray, your oven tray or a microwave tray. Stack it in the center, and now at the highest set the oven or microwave to the highest temperature and put your pita bread inside the oven. It takes only 2 minutes to cook a pita bread, 1 minute on each side. As soon as you put the pita bread in a hot oven, you'll see it's puff up. It's such, I love watching it puff up because it swells my heart with pride. And then once one side is done, you have to flip it over to the other side and keep it for another 30 to 45 seconds, if not a minute. It depends on the types of oven. And the process keeps continuing. You roll out a pita bread and then just put it inside, keep baking them, flip it to the other side when one side is completely puffed and cooked. And this is as simple a recipe, like I told you. It's very simple to make them at home. Viewers, our pita breads are ready. Like I told you, it's very simple to make. Can you see the lovely pockets when you cut them? And in some recipe, I'll show you how to make a pita pocket sandwich. This is the one which I did not cut. I have served it with peri-peri chicken livers. You can serve it in different ways. You can also serve this with Middle Eastern dips like hummus, baba ganoush, tzatziki, or even with the basic mint chutney, the famous Indian mint and coriander chutney. It's a complete platter of delight. Delight your friends and family with homemade pita bread that can be made in no time by just following the simple steps. Number one is that when you knead your mixture, avoid adding water. Add water if need be. Then the second step is to rest your dough. It's very important to rest your dough for at least half an hour. And then while resting your dough, you have to be very careful that you wrap the dough with a moist cloth so that it doesn't dry. And the final step, making pita bread in a microwave or an oven, is very simple. Just roll out the dough and place it on the highest stack of the oven or the microwave. The stack very close to the heater, because your oven or the microwave needs to be very hot when you're making a pita bread. Otherwise, your breads will never puff up. And it just takes a minute to make one pita bread. So it's so quick. So what are you waiting for? Surprise everyone with this unique Middle Eastern delight. And like I always tell you, I bring to you recipes that are very easy to replicate. So if you like this recipe, do subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos, and keep supporting Tripping Over Food till we meet again for another interesting recipe. Take care.